This is Muscle Central and I'm Michael Diamond. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, Quinton Eriya has announced on his social media that him and Matt Jansen parted ways. They're no longer working together. Matt was his coach for about 2 years now. The New York Pro was the first show they did together. And as you all know, things didn't turn out quite the way they were hoping it would turn out. So he's on social media, he makes the announcement. Right away, some people are jumping on him and comparing this to what happened with Milos and Samson. Two different things. First off, yes, Samson was on social media and makes this announcement. First of all, people are going under the assumption that Quinton and Matt haven't already discussed this. It's not fair to jump the gun like that. Maybe they already have discussed this. Milos and Samson. Milos was trying to reach Samson. He hadn't heard anything from him in over 10 days. Samson, we saw how emotional he was in his initial post, and he said that he did things that just before the show he wished he hadn't done, and he had to go to the hospital afterwards when he went back home to get things checked out for some problems. He made it sound like something that Milos had him do caused this situation. With Quinton, even if he didn't speak with Matt prior, he praised Matt very highly. He went as far as saying Matt is a great coach. Quinton was very calm, relaxed, wasn't stressed out at the very least. Yes, he's disappointed in the showing at the New York Pro, but he wasn't showing all this emotion like we saw with Samson. Two totally different scenarios. My gut feeling is Quinton and Matt had already discussed this. It just wasn't made public. It was left for Quinton to make it public. Like I said, even if that wasn't the case, he was still very respectful to Matt and praised him highly. No bad blood whatsoever. Quinton says he's not going to go with a coach. He's going to do things his own way. Now, I got mixed opinions on this. In all fairness to Matt, this was the first show he did with Quinton. Now, I don't know what went on with the prep, but Matt might have been doing things with him that, for the most part, typically when you do this, and this, the body responds like that, and that. And pretty much works for most people. But then you got every once in a while somebody when you do this, and this, and the body should respond like that, and that. For some reason, that person's body responds totally the opposite of what it's supposed to, how it's supposed to respond. Then you got to figure out how to work with that person. I mean, you could have a scenario like that. There are a few, I believe Tony Freeman was like that also. You would do things try to do things with him that you typically do with most bodybuilders, and you get pretty much the same response, but for whatever reason, his body responds differently. But at the end of the day, Quinton chooses not to work with someone, that's his choice. I've said before in the past, I think, and it's not a knock on coaches, I think people rely too much on coaches. We've seen some great bodybuilders that did it themselves. Yes, they might talk to some people for some advice, ask for opinions. I know it can be tough to assess your physique as you're getting really close to the show. Your mind plays tricks on you. So if you have somebody with that's gonna be very straight up with you, that's great. But people rely too much on coaches. I think that nobody knows your body better than you, or at least that's the way it should be. But if you want to go with a coach, if that makes you more comfortable, some people say that it takes all the thought out of it for them. They don't have to think about anything. All they got to do is train and eat and rest, and they just follow these. They don't have to try to calculate and figure out these things. They have somebody doing it for them, and that works for them. I mean, it's whatever suits you best. But at the end of the day, Quinton Eriya's departure, parting of ways with Matt Jansen is not like Samson Dauda and Milos Sarcev, not in the least. Yes, announcements were made on social media, but we're going under the assumption that Quinton didn't talk to Matt first. And like I said, even if he did, he praised Matt very highly. People that are already taking shots at Quinton, I think he should back off. It's not the same situation. That's it for this video. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, let me know in the comments section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.